Here comes in the reinforcements.
Okay.
That's an impressive stomach, bellying up to the table.
When they say belly up to the table, they actually meant it here.
Yep.
Poker players in general don't really go for the whole fitness aspect, except for Chip Extractor,
who's a machine.
He's just a machine.
Yeah.
He's the Jim Norton of push-ups.
Okay. Seat 5's coming in for 160.
Okay, so this is Joe Offsuit coming in.
What do you know about Joe?
I know that Joe's from Dallas and that he's short stacking. And that's about it.
He has an interesting way of keeping his chips. Not too tighty.
Yeah, did someone just drop them? How did that happen?
If anybody asks him how much he's behind, it's going to take him about 10 minutes to figure out.
What chips are those?
Those are from our Blackjack Baccarat Asian
What is happening?
Two big lines.
So Joe is new to the game. Seat 3 is new to the game. Do you know him?
That's your random Asian guy.
Oh, that's random Asian guy.
Yeah.
What's random Asian guy doing here?
Uncle Jesse, well, he lives just down the road.
Who the hell invited random Asian guy?
Well, Doug.
All right. And then the other new player is Seat 9, Villain. Does anybody know who Villain is? Do you know anything about Villain?
Yeah, Villain's one of the more frequent posters over at Redshift. Goes by Persuadio.
Yeah, I know. I've met him actually before. I've played poker with him once.
I think he's pretty sharp. And
Yeah.
I really like, he has one of the better poker blogs, I think, out of position.
Right.
Worth tracking down. He has some interesting insights about the job itself, but also some good strategy stuff.
Yeah, I've interacted with him on Twitter, and we've either been introduced to each other before, or we've played the same poker game before because I vaguely recognize him.
But their text message is not from someone.
This will tell you how sharp he is. There's 15 of us crammed into the second bus, which is smaller than the first one, and somehow he gets to ride shotgun with the driver. So this is probably the sharpest man in the room.
Yeah, that's very sharp. How good is that?
Yeah, I wish I had days like that.
Yeah. Oh, I just make the nuts 100% of the time.
20.
Easy game.
Easy game.
Well, I know that Trevor really likes to play poker, though, so I don't think this is just lockdown mode.
Yeah.
He'll take the win, but that's not his style.
No, I don't think any of these guys are going to go lockdown mode in a 2-3 game. Maybe Seat 5 Joe. All right. What are we ordering here? You want anything?
Perrier.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What?
Liver.
Oh. Liver? Who needs a liver? I'm kidding. Okay. Wait, I want a fresh squeezed IPA from Deschutes Brewing. It's over in the fresh squeezed. That's what it's called. You thought I was getting fresh with you.
I think she was terrified you were going to say orange juice. It had some horrible impact.
Fresh squeezed IPA, a Perrier for my friend with no liver, and I don't know what he wants. There you go. All right.
God, I was totally hoping for the red Chardonnay again.
I know. Yeah, you can talk and be heard. Unfortunately.
Do you want to be seen?
No.
No.
We're better off having...
Are we going to see another weird play with Ace King here, or is someone going to...
13 is the number.
Seat 5 Joe, who seemed very trepidatious about playing the game at all, hasn't played a single hand yet. I think Joe might even want to volunteer to leave the game, even though he's not scheduled to. It's hard to tell that if he's even in the game, truthfully. Random Asian guy. Villain raises a 13. Random Asian guy calls 13 with 8-9 suited. And we're going to see a flop here.
Never know that guy.
Flop a heart flush.
Heads up.
And this is going to be any action.
That's a boring board.
No action here.
You can see that. He doesn't know that about
It's just going to be Persuadio betting and random Asian guy folding.
the survivors now.
Villain, a.k.a. Persuadio, actually made a very small opening size there for this game. Most of the opens have been 10x, and he just sort of did a more...
Go ahead.
I was going to say, the problem with Luca is he just looks too good. He's got the whole look. He's never had a tough day in his life. Look at the rest of these guys. They're just like all motley, schlubby, disheveled. And then you got this guy. He's sort of, He looks like he could stepped right off the pages of GQ. So he just hasn't had to live a hard life, and so he just thinks everything's going to come to him easy. He just limps in with ace king and makes trips.
He does have a bad knee.
Okay, good. I want something wrong with him. His beard's perfect. All of his hairs are the same length. I hate people whose hairs are the same length.
10.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. One of the reasons I had to come out was so you knew that not every grinder in Vegas was bald.
There, I know. If you're bald, you know that means you have very high testosterone. That means that, like,
Oh yeah.
that means that our friend Doug Hole over here is just testosterone driven. Yeah.
$5
We even love Luca, even though he can't play ace king. We even love him. Luca's actually up $212.
You're welcome, buddy.
He's gonna. I know that he's gonna watch this later and be like, "I crushed that game."
Yeah, what are these guys
What's
talking
Lennon
about?
talking about? I crushed that game.
Yep.
The big loser at this point, I don't know who exactly it is. It's not Joe. It's the people who've been sitting in Joe's seat have lost a lot. So Joe and whoever is in that seat before him.
That was the cowboy, yeah.
Okay, Joe, yeah, the planet. He's you know, for anybody out there, any schlubby poker guy out there, he's like a beacon of hope. He's like a ray of light in a world of darkness. You take one look at him and you're like, well, you know, he's a
23.
baller poker pro, but he's never kissed a girl. And then you find out now
Yeah, that's not
he's
it
got
at
like
all.
1,000 women throwing themselves at him.
None of us can figure it out. We suspect he's kind of channeled into some weird niche market that we weren't aware of
Yeah,
before.
it's definitely like tentacle play or something.
Yeah.
These aren't normal people.
No.
Well, let's be honest about that. This is definitely some sort of like hentai tentacle stuff. But hey,
It's working
it's
for
better than nothing.
him. Yep.
He's getting a lot of thick, viscous value.
Yeah, because what he'll do, he'll sit in like fairly big games, like 10, 20,
Right.
and he says he has his hair longer and all over the place, and his, rips in his
Raise
clothes.
50.
Right.
And I mean, at least it would cause confusion. I'm not quite sure how I'd react to someone like that.
I don't think it would make me
Raise
think that they
350.
were going to give like a bunch of crazy action. But he's got ace queen and he's getting action from Doug here with ace nine. Everyone's very happy about it. Fist
This is the
bumps
time
all
for
around.
suck out.
Punish him. They'll watch 9-9.
Everybody wants to bust Doug, apparently.
Oh my God! I'll tip you all this. No 9.
Everybody wants Doug to get busted so bad. Christian Soto is rooting. He's going, no 9, no 9, but there's also a queen.
Oh, the baby.
Oops, no.
Yes.
Oh, Doug gets belted.
I'm very glad he sat down there. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, why did I call my own number? I could have put one of the other guys in the game. I put myself in the game. And now everyone's laughing at me as I get belted with ace 9 versus ace queen. People are giving Baki high fives. They're so happy that he belted Doug.
You busted the teacher.
And look at Doug. He's zooming. Doug's just like, ha ha, guys. This is really fun and funny. Ha ha.
There's just certain SPRs where top pair, top kicker is never folding.
Right, right,
So
right. No, I can definitely see that.
Raise
I'm
13.
my feelings on that basically just if you know that he's floating 100% of the time, which he basically is, or he's calling with like weak stuff, not just why not just make him pay right then?
Well, the other thing it did is that people are
Raise
going to be in a much
45?
better mood on the way back because,
Because
there
the
was a
boss
little
lost all their money.
undercurrent there.
undercurrent.
Just a little, perhaps, frustration with the journey down. Not that we're blaming you as such,
No.
although Pilot might be because you told him specifically yesterday that taking the bus would be fun.
Right. Yeah, he's got a golden ticket. He can just jump on any
Fly
air
anywhere, anytime.
Oh, that's got to be nice.
Yeah, but no. He took the 7-hour fun ride.
flight. Right, with 2 hours of sunbathing in the desert.
Oh, that's so horrible. Oh, that's horrible.
We'll be fine on the way back. That's a Mercedes, not a Ford. So.
And the sun's not out, so if we
That
stop
helps.
and go stargazing for 2 hours.
Oh yeah, the sun. So,
So
so we get coyotes.
Are we
That'll be
actually
fun.
getting a better ride on the way back?
Not that I know of.
Looking forward to maybe like an upgrade or something.
413.
Well, the engine was an upgrade.
So some of these.
What happened here? Is that right?
Yeah, it looks like these guys got into like a complete leveling war with Deuce 4 and 3-4.
You know, the flush draw, what it did was perfect.
And this is so bizarre for Random Asian Guy. It makes no sense.
Are we still doing one card?
What's that?
Are we still doing one card?
And Villain makes trip deuces. And Random Asian Guy probably thinks he has a chance with his 3. Oh, the cards are wrong. Oh, the cards are wrong. Oh, can you zoom in and we can actually see what they had? Because I'm like, thinking, why did Random Asian Guy do that? He'd never done that in his entire life. He's got pocket queens. He's got pocket queens. I don't know what the other player had. Hey, look at here they come. Here they come. The entire Red Chip Poker Brain Trust is now in the booth.
Yeah, I didn't want to check calling him, show me like some jack or something.
Yeah, you had the best hand against his actual hand, but you
Yeah.
probably didn't have the best hand against his equity. But considering that he basically, if that's the range he's putting his opponent on, he basically knows the exact turn cards he wants to see and the exact turn cards he doesn't want to see. I don't
Sure.
think you need to do that.
I agree.
Because the board is like completely locked down, and so it makes it very easy to know to know what you want to see and what you don't want to see.
Oh, Zach picks up the birds here.
There we go.
There you go. Oh, okay. Here we might see some action here.
No, because Random Asian Guy doesn't give action to anybody.
Random Asian Guy opens. I just fold the king queen.
Yeah.
every time. Oh, there he is.
Wow.
Random Asian.
I would like to see Zach just call.
Random Asian Guys. No, Random Asian Guys decided to 3-bet.
I know, but I think that Zach should just call. Like Random Asian
Yeah.
Guy. Like,
Yeah.
he should just call. Like stacks are perfect. I think.
He can call or he can min 4-bet, which is like so sexy because then the guy is like, what do I do? No, but he makes a
Oh,
normal
no.
size 4-bet. The only play I would never do.
Yeah, you don't
That's
do this.
the stacks are so short.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's just snap fold. Like, why do you need aces to do that?
No, just
So
have-
horrible. I'm
No,
sorry, guy.
It's okay.
It's all right.
It's all right. I mean,
You're in with the tightest player in the history
Yeah.
of poker.
you just never 4-bet there to a normal size.
I mean, yeah, it's either min 4-bet or flat because you guys are sitting on like he's on like 100
like
bigs or
100
less.
bigs,
Yeah.
And this guy obviously just has a good hand, and you don't want to bail him out.
Yeah.
It hurts.